angels in the building, ancestors in the building. Hope you guys are doing good out there. Okay? That's for sure. Um, I know some people liked the announcement about the live. So I'm gonna wait for a few people to get in here, cause when I tell y'all, what I saw was so dark, and honestly has changed my view of the music industry. I already knew the music industry was dark. Hello, Oracle 9. I already knew the music industry was dark. I already knew things were going on behind the scenes. I've been known that the industry is full of warlocks, witches. That I've known that. You know, as someone that does what I do, I see that. I guess you can call me woke. I hate that word. I hate the word woke. It doesn't make any sense to me. But I guess you could have been called me that, right? But this is something that, hey baby girl, this is something that I personally never would have thought I would have had a vision of. And this scared me so bad, y'all. This scared me so bad that I got up and left the room. I got up and left the room, went to my, right now, I'm just staying with a friend and his family because I had a couple things go on in my life that kind of knocked me off my feet. So I'm just, working, just trying to get back on my feet and stuff like that. And they were gracious enough to open up their home to me. So after I saw what I saw, I went to his brother, and his brother was chilling by the couch. And I look at him and I was like, bro, I just saw something. And I couldn't even say it. I start crying. I start crying because I'm the kind of person, right? Like, when I get shook, you know what I'm saying? I think about it a little bit. I'm like, fuck, I just saw. What the fuck I just saw? And then after it sets in, that's when I get emotional. I'm the kind of person where, like, I need a minute to make sure I saw what I saw. And then that's when whatever emotion it made me feel, that's when it's gonna come out. And after I saw what I saw, I sobbed. I sobbed. Because it was truly one of the saddest. Yes, it was scary. Yes, it was scary. But it was probably one of the saddest things I've ever seen. If you just got here, I didn't even start the story yet. What's going on? If you just got here, I haven't even started the story. I just wanted to get into a little backstory about what even happened. Gia, one of my OGs, was good, baby girl. Okay, you guys. I'm gonna give it one more second for some more people to come into this live, because I want this to reach as many people as it could reach. Now, I was gonna put the other person's name in the title, the person who I had the dark vision of. I was gonna put their name in the title, but like a part of me felt like it was too clickbait. If you just got in here, I haven't told the story yet. I'm waiting on a few more people to get in here. But a part of me felt like the name was so clickbait because of just the situations that have gone on with her and this one person in the industry. But lo and behold, this one person is doing some really, when I tell you dark things, dark, I don't even want to say this shit. It's like so gut-wrenching, but we need to start understanding what is being thrown in our faces. Literal demons, literal witches, literal, and I'm not talking, oh, I'm just gonna go sprinkle some glitter. No, honey, not that kind of witch, not the kind of work I do, not healing work. We're not talking about those. We're talking about darker, much darker. Now, like I said, I'm gonna give it a minute for some more people to come on here. I'm gonna pack a bowl. I got Archangel Michael playing. I hope you guys are staying prayed up. I hope you guys are staying cleansed, okay? I hope you guys are saging. It is an important time. The veil in between our world and the next world is the thinnest it's ever been, okay? I hope you guys are keeping it together spiritually, because this spiritual warfare is no joke. It's no joke. And I'm really trying to understand when people are going to start realizing that, because I've seen like so much happen to so many people, and I'm like, well, when are you going to get on your knees and just go to the Most High? You know, like people keep coming, at a certain point, it's like, when are you going to get on your knees and pray? Because if anything, that's how I've ever gotten through anything in my life. I remember who he is. All right, I'm going to take this hit. We're going to get started. I need to smoke a little bit. You guys, this shit shook me. Shook me. Literally. I made a whole list, okay? I got talking points. Talking points. Okay, ready? First talking point. Now the video's starting. First talking point. Now, in a past life, I'm going to say this about Nicki Minaj. In a past life, Nicki Minaj was actually murdered for speaking out. Now, I guess, right? In this life, we can correlate that to her being the actual rapper that she is now. So you guys understand what happens in our past lives, we're brought back to push the energy forward. Like, let's say in a past life you were killed by your family. You come into the next past life, your family hates you, but now your job in the next life is to get away from your family. You guys understanding? You with me? Right. So Nicki's past life, she was murdered for speaking out, doing what she wanted to do. I think she was murdered for just being an artist, to be honest. It feels like some kind of art. It doesn't really feel like speaking, but it feels like definitely she was doing something creative, and whatever she was in a past life, this was not okay for women to do. This was not okay for women to do. So in a past life, Nicki was trying to speak out, be creative. So when she came into this life, she blossomed, of course, because now her past life energy was ready to go. Her past life energy was like, listen, this happened. Now it's time for us to do it in this life. And that's exactly what she did. Now, when you are a certain incarnated soul, you can actually incarnate with certain enemies that were there in that past life, who could have been the same people that took your life. For a lot of people, that's how it happens. They incarnate with these people because they have to get away from these people in a certain life. Or in a past life, this person ended up actually taking their life. What else is going on behind the scenes, right? Now, I don't know how many of you guys have really thought about this. What's really going on behind the scenes? Now, if you're anyone who is in any way spiritual, all right, I'm not talking about you gotta read tarot cards. I'm not talking about that. It's like, you know, when you see someone's life and you think, is there something, is what's going on with this person? That's how the person who I'm gonna mention, that's how this person has been making me feel. So when this person came up in this Nicki reading, I was brain fucked. I can't even sit here and lie to you guys. I'm, like I said in the beginning of the video, if you just got here, thank you for joining me. I am Priestess Tati. I had to get up out the room and leave because I couldn't sit in whatever that shit was. So about like 2 hours ago, hour and a half, I'm out here, right? Now, first I wanted to do a Beyonce reading, but Beyonce, let me tell you about Beyonce. I tried to do a Beyonce reading and she told me not right now. Now, the way I communicate with people, the channel, the energy, me, my psychic, my ability, the way I communicate is my spirit guides talk to their spirit guides, and then obviously my spirit guides talk to me, and then I do my little doo-doo-doo, you know, and I, you know what I'm saying? So I have a certain deck, right? Let me show you guys. Like I'm seriously gonna walk you through everything that happened. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna walk you through everything that happened during this reading and the dark vision I had. And I think after this dark vision, we all need to light a white candle and we all need to start praying. Because I get told every day by my ancestors, people are not praying enough. People are not giving to the light enough. You know, I tell people this world is ruled by money, sex, and control. And those are the three darkest things. The three darkest things that could be around anywhere. And this world is full of it. Now, I was using this deck, right? This deck has, and for those who are leaving, I'm gonna say, low key, you know, I don't care to snap. It's my mouth, you know, but you're gonna miss something really important. So don't leave. Like if you're leaving, I'm telling you, don't fucking leave, because you're gonna hear something that I think everyone needs to hear. I'm not joking. You see me, I rarely go live. So this is kind of not, okay, leave, bye. But this is kind of not a joke for the people that want to hear this shit and the people that want to be up on it. Because this is serious shit. This is really dark. I have this deck of cards. And you see this card? It said make an altar. And I don't know if I'll ever release this video. I probably won't. I probably can't. But when I was reading Nicki, all these cards about making an altar, and her ancestors kept pulling me. Her ancestors were like, Tati, like we've been trying to reach Nicki. We've been trying to get to her. But there's so much darkness surrounding her. And I was trying to make sense of this. I was trying to understand it. And I was like, there's a lot of darkness around her. Okay, I get that, but what do you mean? So I do this deck, maybe like 3 or 4 cards, right? And every card was something spiritual. So spirit was telling me Nicki needed to get her spiritual work on. She needed to get on her knees, get her incense, start meditating. That was also a really big message that came out for Nicki, that she needs to start meditating. Because there's something infiltrating her energy. I'm not even kidding. There's something literally trying to shift Nicki's energy. All right, you guys. Now, what happens next? What happens next is just, oh my God. You guys, like I'm even having just a hard time just wanting to tell you guys this. Wait, what do I have on this list? Okay. All right. I was going to tell you guys about this next. Warning, if you don't like dark things, just whatever, come back if you want to. But at a certain point in the deck, I was just, you know, getting out cards, just hearing regular messages until I heard something really, really dark. And I was like, what? Who's doing that? I heard something about the craft or magic or something like that. Where's my coffee? Sorry. It kept repeating itself to me over and over and over. And all of a sudden I felt like, imagine like 1 second you're sitting up straight and the next second you like feel something. You understand what I'm saying? Like 1 second you chilling and the next second it's like shoot. So the next cards I pull out, you guys will never guess who showed up in Nicki Minaj's reading. And this has never happened to me before. This has never happened to me before. No one's ever showed up in Nicki's readings to me. I mean, maybe if I ask a question about her relationship, okay. But like a person has never shown up to me. But today, you guys, when I was taking out of the deck, the cards, the Queen of Swords, okay? If you know the Queen of Swords, you know it's an air sign, right? The card, the Queen of Swords, and the card, the Sun. The Sun is basically a toddler riding a horse. And I was like, who, like I said it out loud. I said, who the fuck is this? And then one of my guides goes, that's Cardi B. And I was like, I've never in my life read Nicki Minaj. I've read her 3 or 4 times. Like, I've never read her, and Cardi B comes up in her reading. That has never happened to me. Like, when it happened, I froze for about 10 seconds, and I was like, Cardi B, that can't be right. And what I saw next in my third eye, which is where I have my visions, I don't wish that on my worst enemy, you guys. Cardi B came to me as a literal demon. Have you guys ever, okay, thumbs up if you've ever seen Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Buffy the Vampire Slayer. That old show that used to be, what was it? WB. Now, if you've ever seen Buffy the Vampire Slayer, you know how those creatures had those like giant indents, like their brows were up here and they looked like gremlin-ish? That is exactly what Cardi B looked like to me. And when I tell you, like I said, first of all, I've never done a Nicki reading and Cardi B's come up. That to me in itself is telling me there's some dark shit going on. Girl, why are you in her energy? That's intense. So she comes to me as that. And it's like, when I see that, it's like she shapeshifts. She shapeshifts into like a witch. Like I can't even explain it, you guys. It's like she shapeshifted into some sort of creature with like crazy, like I'm hearing like bruja, you know, like crazy, which is Spanish for French. I mean Spanish for witch, not French. But her hair was just flying, and it was like, just imagine a witch you see in the movies flying on a broom, like ha 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 ha. Like, I was like, first of all, I was just so shook to the point that she even came to me, first of all. And then second of all, she came to me in a demon form. And then the next couple of cards out were the Moon, the Magician, and the Tower. You know what that is? Ask, and I'm sure if you watch tarot, you know the Magician, the Moon, and the Tower, that is black magic. That is putting like dark voodoo roots. All 3 of those cards came out right after I had that vision. And I just dropped everything and I ran out of the room. And I burst into tears because it really scared me how much Cardi B is every fucking where. That scared the fuck out of me. This woman is everywhere. Is she not? Is she not on your TV? Does she not pop up on your Twitter? You didn't even follow her. Why is she here? And that really scared me. And that made me wonder about the state of humanity. Who is in the forefront? Who are these people? Have you guys never wondered who they push on us? That to me was the darkest part of all this shit. Yeah, the black magic, and of course it broke my heart because I feel all the black magic. I feel Cardi B has been doing magic on her for more than 5 years. Like I really feel like it's been a long time obsession, sick obsession. I don't think, I'm pretty sure other readers have tapped into that as well, that she's been actually doing some root work on her. And Cardi isn't the only person that's done magic on Nicki. After Nicki and Safari broke up years ago, Safari was fucking pissed. He was pissed. And I've said this before. And there's other psychics that say it. Years ago, he went to a witch doctor. Dude, there's actually a picture of Safari in this well-known Hollywood. My laptop just died. I don't know why it did that. Because I was ready to pull up some pictures, but damn it. But anywho, there's a picture of Safari and this man smiling. What's up, buddy? Hey, literally. And I was like, it's really right in front of our faces, huh? Sometimes I really feel as if we're science experiments. It feels that way, because they be throwing all this dark energetic shit at us, and I'm like, no one really sees this, or no one at least feels it. Because I know some people are sensitive in spirit, at least, and can at least maybe get a cold shoulder, or, you know, when you get around a certain person, your head hurts or your stomach hurts. That's your intuition. And I feel we keep being pulled from our intuition day in, day out, day in, day out. And a lot of the content we're observing is actually detrimental to our spiritual health. Now, how detrimental is your spiritual health? Well, think about it. You're nothing but a meat suit. What were you before you were born? Where did you come from? That's an energetic thing. And I think we're being played with. You want me to be honest? I think we're being played with. After seeing that vision, after seeing what she looked like, what she felt like, it scared me. It terrified the fuck out of me. And I also heard something really, really dark that I don't even know how to get it out, and I don't think I will, at least not now. I am thinking about getting a Patreon for things that are a little bit more exclusive or explicit, because I heard about a pact that Cardi B made with the demon. Okay, she made a pact with the demon, and it actually involves one of her kids. It actually does. And when I heard that, my mouth just dropped. But we got to understand something about this energy. We got to understand something about the stuff that is pushed on us, TV, all that. We don't know where this stuff came from. It was like we were born and it was already here. In reality, we don't know the origins of any of this stuff. Who knows who's behind A, B, and C? So what I really kind of wanted to come up here and tell you guys is to just be very spiritually aware right now. Be aware of who you let in your friendship circle. Be aware of which family members you leave your children with. I don't know why I have been feeling this. I've been feeling this really intense energy of do not leave your kids with people you don't know. I don't know why that's been coming to me so strongly, but if you have kids, please. Because there is a weird energy going around, and it's dark. It's very, very dark, and it has me worried, because I see, even though I don't watch the news, certain channels I do listen to on YouTube,